All right, our sponsors and supporters do so much for the Boys and Girls Clubs of King County, dedicating significant time and resources. And I would like to recognize a very special company and two very special people who work for that company. The law firm of Foster Pepper has a long-standing commitment to civic and community service. It was named one of the top 10 firms to give back on the National Law Journal's 2013 Pro Bono list. The Puget Sound Business Journal also ranked Foster Pepper as the top law firm on its 2013 corporate philanthropy list. This demonstrates the firm's commitment to the community. Two leaders of the firm are essential to making sure this happens: Brad Thorson and Jeffrey Frank. Would the two of you please join me on the stage? Two dashing-looking gentlemen. Brad is not only the King County Board Chair and a long-serving board member, he is also a senior member of Foster Pepper. Jeff is the managing partner for Foster Pepper, so thank you, gentlemen. Thank you for the support you've shown to the Boys and Girls Clubs. Thank you for your smiles, and have fun. Take it.
Well...
Wait. I missed the cue. Brad, I have a prize for you.
Oh, a prize. I love surprises. Wow.
This is in recognition for Brad and Julie Thorson and their support. And I also have one for the entire firm for Foster Pepper.
Wow. I'll hang on to those. Well, I guess I have the role of being the one of many volunteers. And it's, as Calvin knows, it's not about the time. It's about the privilege to be able to work for, and I hope everybody in the room hears this, for 15,000 kids plus every year that we can provide a safe environment to, and who can go and become adults that give back to society. The stats show it, and so it's really an honor to be able to do this. And to see a room filled with people that I believe support what I think is probably the most important component in what we do in society, which is support those generations below us, who hopefully someday will be taking care of us. At least me. I know it's not going to be my son, but maybe my daughters. I'm up here with Jeff, who's my boss, and we need to acknowledge our lovely wives who are here. Dina, Jeff's wife, who's I think there someplace, and Julie, my wife, who tolerates me. But yeah, you don't have to. They know they rock, anyways. So, but the message I want to say is that I truly think it's a blessing for me to be able to share something this significant, to work with the clubs, and to work with kids. And the metrics show, guys, that if you put them in a Boys and Girls Clubs, they will be successful. If you put them in a Boys and Girls Clubs, they will achieve their dreams. And I think that's what we all want. A lot of our kids have that opportunity. The kids in the clubs, a lot of them would not have that opportunity, but for you, your support, your generosity, your time. So for that, I've got 15,000 plus adopted kids. I hope you guys feel that way too. And there's so many examples, and I'm sorry I have at least so many out, but we have friends such as John Goodman, who will play a part in this auction, even though he and Shauna couldn't be here, and Indaba Media Communications, who have to deal with a movie. And you're going to hear something very special. And I confirmed it with Evan, that the ability to appear in a potential blockbuster movie, he's never heard of an auction that gives that opportunity. But you're going to hear a pretty special story, and these guys are going to talk about the movie that's going to result from that. And then So it's really exciting as we're going to get into the auction. You get done with the boring talks like I'm giving right now. Finally, I'd be remiss in not thanking the folks that that support me, that give their hours so that I can give back, because it's that important. And that would be the folks from Foster Pepper who are physically here. And one of them is my partner, Rafael Stone. Brave. Wife Donna's watching our future, his grandkids down in Texas, so couldn't be here with us. Mike Kuntz and his wife Karen are here. I think Vandana Harris and her husband Richard, who's also on our county board. Matt Hooper and his wife Jessie, I think right there. And then the only reason they put the junior board back there, and it's Kelly Lennox and her husband Chad, you guys rock, is because you still have good eyesight. And they can breathe. So I guess that's kind of the end, except to say that I'm grateful they give me the opportunity to serve the kids. And as you sit here through the auction, think about this. You know, every dollar that you give is going towards what that video showed, which is to help kids that otherwise wouldn't have a chance. Get into the clubs and see it. I've seen it. So thank you for being here. Thank you for giving back, and thank you for believing in our mission of serving our adopted 15,000 kids annually.
Thank you, Brad. I'm here on behalf of Foster Pepper. I want to thank Calvin for letting us be a part of this great event, and I also want to thank Brad. If you don't know Brad, and you couldn't tell by his words, he's a very intense and focused young man. When he adds the passion that he has for the kids, Boys and Girls Club of King County, and the kids that you serve, it's a very powerful thing. We're very proud to have Brad as our representative in the community and with Boys and Girls Club. We thank you, Brad, and we thank you, Calvin, for letting us be a part of this great event. Thank you very much.